Hey everybody, welcome back to Mel's Board Game Room. So on Monday, my copy of Galactic Cruise arrived in the mail. It was a huge box. I guess the post office ladies were having a debate on how many copies of this game was inside the box, but it was just the one. Kudos on how well packed it all was. Like it had a bunch of paper holding it completely perfectly in the middle of the box. So that was great. But I opened it, I took the lid off, and then I stopped, I put the lid back on. I was so impressed just removing the lid. I was like, no, I'm going to video the unboxing just for how cool it looked already. The moment I saw the trays, I'm like, oh, okay, no, we're recording this. So here is the box. It is massive. And I'll show you what I mean. So let's remove the lid, and you can see as well. Look at it. Look at these trays. Like you have little rocket shaped trays for each player, and I thought that was so amazing. So I decided to stop right away. So there's a welcome package. I haven't even opened that at all. I was just so amazed by the trays that I kind of stopped. So let's have a look at what's in the welcome package. Oh my God, that's amazing. So here's a lanyard. A supervisor badge. Okay, this is so cool. Just the fact that they've gone out of their way to doing this is so amazing. I think this just adds so much to this. And there's a flyer. Oh, and the flyer shows how everything gets organized. I cannot express how much I enjoy this. And let me show this to you a little closer. Everything has a place, and it shows you exactly how to place everything. Let me see if it's better if I turn the light down a little bit. That's a little bit better. Perfect. So, workspace organization. There's an instructional video as well with a QR code there if you want. Initial tray setup, how to punch, organize, set up the trays, pack the box. This is the type of attention to detail that's just insane. That's impressive. And this paper, it's almost plastic. Like it's a really great quality paper. So there we go. We scheduled my group, game group. We've scheduled a game day to play this on the weekend and again on the week. So I'm going to wear my badge. But all right, so trays. Okay, love the trays. Love that they have lids. That is amazing. I don't store my games vertically, so this is a must. And let's have a look at all of this in here. So more trays, more lids. Everything has a lid. I love that. Absolutely love that about this. So I'm going to put these trays over here. So these gear, the gray gear, are the neutral. They're not called gears, but I'll call them gears for now. They're the neutral gears for filling out the space when you start the game. We have the player, one for each player, and it's all organized in here. So we have the gears, the cubes for when you're completing different things. You have your workers and your specialist in here, and your score tracker. So we have all the different player colors. I like that they're not just kind of like the primary colors. Like it's, I like when games have a slight variation of the different colors available. So that's great. This is the wooden cubes that are the trackers for the resources. Each player is going to have a set of 3. There's 3 types of resource. We have the oxygen, the food, and the fuel. So that's in there. I don't have the expansion. I just went with the base game. So these are spacers that are going to fit in for when you're not utilizing the expansions. These are, okay, this is another thing that I'm so impressed with. All the tiles that are normally just put loose have a holder. So there's 3 trays that I can see here for holding. So this one you can see is like the nose of the rocket. This is the tail. And then for this one, it's all the cockpits, the rooms that you can add to each rocket. So that's going to hold all of that. So that's all in there, organized, ready to go. We have these cards here. So the special action cards, I'm not sure what they're called yet. And then this portion lifts off. And then we have the training manual. It's, oh my God. Like, I watched the tutorial. There's plenty to this, definitely. But look how big this book is. This is massive. I knew it was 40-some pages, so it's 47 pages. But I didn't anticipate just how thick and big this game would be, or this rule book would be. Then we have the company records. And I'm not, game variants is in here. The base reference for each iconography. The space is intentionally left blank to leave room for potential future expansion. Okay, and then, so each different rooms that you can add to your rockets and how that works. So in this game, we are trying to become the CEO of the Galactic Cruise, and we're going to be building rockets, placing entertainment rooms in there, inviting guests to join and send them out into space to enjoy our Galactic Cruise. So this is a player board. I wonder how big it is. So I will just open it real quick just to see how big it is. I think it's substantial, but oh yeah, this is a big board. This is gonna require a fair size. So you have the main board. You have this is where you're kind of planning all of your crews, and you're collecting the different skills or advancements that you can add to your business so that you can be more productive and completing. And then these are where you're going to get the rocket parts, and then the new rockets you're going to build. You're going to be collecting all of that here. And it's a double-sided board. Oh, so this one has these pre-printed, and the other side, these are going to be manually set up. So good to know. Okay, so this is like a preset side. So these are all pre-selected. The space is all pre-selected. Probably recommended first gameplay, I would assume. Interesting. Okay. That's great. Kind of quick way to get trying it, and then you can kind of branch out from there. So we have the player boards here. This is where your workers are going to be. Your specialists are going to be there until they're unlocked. And once they're unlocked, they're going to come over here. And there's an icon that kind of describes everything. It might feel a bit busy and overwhelming at first, but I watched a couple of tutorials and playthroughs, and it seemed not too bad as you went. This will keep track of your resources. These are going to be filled out with the gear, wooden gears here until you unlock. That would give you room for more. And as you remove them from here, you'll be placing them on the board. That gives you kind of further access on the board as well. So we have that in here. And then we have this board. Oh, so this goes next to the board. So it's added on, but these are the different cruises that you can plan for, where you're going to go, which locations you're going to stop at, how many days you're going to spend in space. And these are going to be where your visitors or your, I don't know what they're called, tourists are going to be. And you can acquire them from there. And then depending, and this will vary every game, what you're going to get for reward for completing these cruises. So that's for that. And then we have the employee handbooks. So the player aid book, like I said, it's a whole book. It's, again, the great paper quality. So it just kind of describes all the different actions that you can do. How do I score points? It kind of shows you that. The cockpit scoring. How do I get reputation, money, ads, resources? And it just kind of has a bunch of it. This is a really well put together book. Like, it kind of helps you with the strategy as well as kind of explaining how everything works. And then with the launch, and that was the thing that was cool with the launch, is when you go and complete the launch, it's going to be this one here, and it does a countdown. So 5, 4, 3, and you do this action 2, you do this action 1, and then take off. So I thought that was so cool and thematic. And then it explains in kind of greater details here how that's going to work. Add the new cruise. One thing I want to point out that I have seen probably just one time before, and it was with the transatlantic game. But the player aid refers to the page in the rule book where you would find more information. I think that is so amazing. I wish everybody would do that. And then the turn instruction is on the back here. Oh my God, I'm so impressed with this. So we have the tourists that are here. So there's the orange, the blue, the teal, and the purple tourist. And then they're going to be attracted to different attractions that can appeal to them the most. But if not, you can spend some advertisement to get a tourist, like a teal tourist, to go other orange attraction and then be able to score points that way. So you're going to be using your advertisement tokens for that. So I'm assuming underneath here we have all the punch board. Oh, I'm impressed. Look at this. So they did a cutout of the little corner here so you can easily reach in and pull them out. Attention to detail in this game is just out of this world. They did such a great job. So we have the front of our rockets here that we can purchase. Different goals that we can set up. These are the advertisements that we have. This is the money tokens. We'll select kind of one specialty goal that'll be variable, so it'll change every time that we play. This has to do with the different cruises that you can build, kind of prepare and make available. The different rooms that you can add to your rockets. And then these are the teal, which are more family geared. We have the purple ones, which are more like relaxing. We have dining deck, piano lounge. And then we have the orange rooms that are a bit more exciting. So we have a roller coaster, laser tag. There was at one point, and I saw it in one of the videos, a board game convention. And I'm not sure which one. And then you have some that are kind of dual that will apply to both. Ooh, karaoke. I would like to do that. A game show, like just entertainment of reading through those are going to be so cool. And then we have the tail of the rockets. And then on the one side, it'll show you what you get for purchasing the rockets. You would get those benefits right away, while the front of the rocket you would score at the end of the game. And there we go. So this is just the unboxing of the Galactic Cruise. I'm going to spend some time to organize everything, and I'm so impressed that they included instructions on how to organize everything. The way that it all comes together, the components, the attention to details is unreal. This game is amazing. All right, so that was my unboxing of Galactic Cruise. I'm going to go organize it all so that we're ready to play on Sunday. Hopefully we can maybe do a bit of a playthrough that we can share with you guys as well. I'm just so impressed. I'm so impressed with how everything's put together. The gameplay looks super cool. I'm excited to play it, but just the way that it was packaged is unreal. Let me know if you've had the chance to play already, what you think of your copy of Galactic Cruise and what you thought of the game. I'm going to go organize this. So bye, everybody.